Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, week 11, the penultimate week of this winter 2014-2015 season. And of course, heading down to the wire here as teams are still trying to solidify playoff seedings heading into the playoffs in the next 2 weeks or so. Should be very exciting to see what can come up with that. I'm Angelo Pontello, bringing you all the live coverage and action here at the Ice Sports Forum in Brandon, Florida. And joining alongside me, Andy Townsend. Andy, what should we expect from this game today?
Well, it's one of those things where the Yellow Jackets now have an opportunity with a win here. They solidify themselves being the regular season champs and will take on the Red Army in the semis, as of course the Red Army has already solidified the 4th place spot from at least 3 weeks back, which is probably the quickest way I've ever seen a team solidify last place, because of course they've just had a detrimental season. But for this Yellow Jacket team, they're looking to try to finish things strong, and of course if they lose here, it gives the Green Hornets some slim hope in terms of trying to capitalize and possibly get the first seed. But all the Yellow Jackets need to do is continue to play their hockey, and they just need one more win.
And with the likes of Scott McCants and Neil Armstrong and the rest of the crew here for the Yellow Jackets, what in entirety should we see from them today?
Well, of course, obviously, one thing, of course, Neil Armstrong, lead scorer on this team. Surprise, go figure. It's 11 goals and 3 assists. You also got Luda Meza, who's right behind at 8 goals and 5 assists. So, I mean, they're a very goal-hungry team. Of course, this is what happens again when you have a team filled with all forwards and a few defenders. You're trying to offensively stack the line, and so far it's turned out to be well for them. And we have 5 players on that Yellow Jacket team that have scored 5+ goals so far this season. So that definitely has a big statement for them there. And turning around for the Green Hornets, on the other hand, again with them being at 6-4, still alive to come around and get first place, but they have to beat the Yellow Jackets here today. But of course, some other key things, such as their keeper Chewy is out, so Mark Rosengard is in for them at net. So if Rosengard has a good game, and shall we say there's a chance for the Green Hornets? Well, of course, I think that's partially it too, because the Yellow Jackets coming off of a shocking 2-1 loss to the Red Army, giving them their first win. There's a little bit of room for disappointment there for the Yellow Jackets. So if the Green Hornets can capitalize on that and get a good win here today, we'll see what happens. And of course, with the Green Hornets winning 4-1 last week over the Grey Wolves, they're on a little bit of a winning streak thus far. 2-game winning streak after defeating the Red Army, and then Grey Wolf win 4-1. We'll see how the Green Hornets can fare out here. But of course, some of their lead player scorers, obviously Jim Thomas, Omar Chiquan, the 2 big names on this team that have been doing most of the work on. Yeah, of course, and again, Jim Thomas, 17 goals, and I don't think he's here today. But that means Omar Chiquan will have to step it up here. He'll have the 13 goals and 8 assists. This guy can do it all, but at the same time, he's going to be having a lot of demand from his other teammates. He's demanding them to step it up here, and that's going to be the big challenge here today. Well, we thank you folks for tuning in with our pre-game report, brought to you by the Power Play Grill. Best wings in Tampa. Come fellowship with the guys, wings, beer, etc., etc. You know the deal. Power Play Grill, best wings in Tampa. When we return, we will have the game to you shortly. Don't go away. We'll be right back. This is Over 50 Hockey on the Pontello Broadcasting Network. Welcome back here, just about ready for the face-off. It'll be Lightning Lou taking it against Doug Draper. For the Green Hornets starting lineup, you got Chuck Falbo left wing, Greg Bell at right wing. Defensemen are Larry Rapar and Steve Byrne, while Yellow Jackets, Luda Meza is their starting center. You got right wing Scott McCants, Larry Sincata left wing, Tom Buckles and Paganella as defenders. And DeMeza looking to try to move this up quickly. He's got an opportunity looking to get around Greg Bell, and I think that they were going the wrong way. That's a Yellow Jacket possession. Thank you for the correction, Andy. Arnie Strader gets it back over to Tom Buckles. He'll get it around now to Paganella. Buckles back over to Paganella, looking to try to move the puck up. Gets off of Sincata, stick this one now back over to Steve Byrne. Looking to get the pass off to Draper, but this one comes back over to McCants. They'll skate around quickly, looking for an open Neil Armstrong opportunity. Bad lineup change for the Green Hornets. Could have capitalized early, but Armstrong's shot goes wide. Yeah, again, Green Hornets not exactly sure what they were doing there. You know, poor changeup, you leave Neil Armstrong wide open. That's kind of a given. You need to be looking out for him because that's all he does is just sit out there by the blue line. You know, you have to pick up on that. That's a poor call by the Green Hornets not to see that happening. And of course, by Neil Armstrong, great job to just do his usual thing, skate up by the blue line. Nobody saw him coming, and that was almost an opportunity for them to score. Jaquan to get the puck quickly. Working off of Pernice, taking the shot against Strader, knocked away. Just trying to move this one up to Armstrong, looking to get around Washburn. And it's back over to Marty Washburn. This is going to head back all the way over to Strader. This one now back over to Tush. Tush looking for some options. Intercepted by Steve D'Angelo. Could be huge here, but he lost control of the puck. Now it's off to Draper. Pernice looking to get this one around. Now it's back over to Draper. Big opportunity here for the Green Hornets if they can capitalize. Transit trying to get to it first, but it's now back over to Sharina. Sharina gets it off to Garrick. And again, another big opportunity for the Green Hornets, and they just couldn't capitalize. Foul ball working off of Sharina, slips and falls. This one now back over to Draper, and he's forced to dump it in. Garrick now with the puck, looking for some options, has some time. He finds Demeza. We're going to get this one off to Pullman. This one now back over to Rapar. Green Hornets trying to control it quickly, bounces off a Strader, off to Garrick, and referee halts play. .9:21 to go in the opening period, 0-0. Head referee in this one's going to be Jim Nabbit. And of course, we all know how Nabbit likes to get the face-offs quickly done. Yeah, of course, that has been his specialty. As soon as he blows the whistle, you see the puck drop. That time we didn't get a whistle, but you know the drill. Puck cleared out all the way back in the Yellow Jacket end. And for an icing call, and that will give both teams an opportunity to make a few substitutions for the Green Hornets. It looks like they're making a lineup change. As we see the likes of Jaquan and Transton checking back in. This is the opportunity now for the Yellow Jackets. If they want to use their offensive momentum here, now's the time to do it. This one coming back over to Transit, passes it back over to Steve Broom, looking for options. Deflected off at Demeza, but still firing forward. Buckholz with the puck. Lost control of it, and Jaquan could get it on the top of it. He does. Now it's back over to Transton, but taken away by Demeza. Also, I think the Green Hornets are getting a little bit too ahead of themselves here. You know, they have the... It seems like the puck is bouncing their way so far. They just have yet to control themselves and try to control the bouncing of the puck, but still, nevertheless, the puck is bouncing in their way. Jaquan gets it around Lustman. Jaquan fires the shot, deflect off a Strader, looking for the rebound shot, and it's in! And that is how it's gonna, that's how the game is gonna be broken open here, folks, with 8:28 to go in the opening period. Green Hornets strike first 1-0 after Arnie Strader let the puck bounce out again. Yeah, that's a big weakness on Arnie Strader's part. You can never, as a keeper, just let this one bounce out. You know, especially when you have Jaquan. When you kick it out and you give it right back to him, chances are Jaquan is going to score on the second time. Real unfortunate there for the Yellow Jackets. And now for Neil Armstrong's gang, they're going to be looking to try to tie this one up quickly. And this one gets back over to Larry Rapart, over to Washburn. Back over to Pullman. Or correction, that was Matt Sharina. Rapart trying to get to the puck, covered by Simcata. This one now back over to McCants. Looking for the open shot, he'll fire it, Rosengard knocks it away. This one coming back over to Bell. Looking to get this one off to McCants, he'll flip this one over to Armstrong in the deep slot. And this one fires out the other direction. Over to Garrick now, taking a shot, just left of Rosengard. Simcata taking the shot, this one coming all the way back to Garrick. Deflected by Bell. Puck slides past Rosengard. Armstrong looking to set up again. This one now back over to Sharina. Taking the shot, looking to fire through. And this one will be saved by Rosengard. Demeza and Chaquan on the face-off. Demeza's going to make sure he tries to get his own rebound. Now gets it off to Tish, and this one's going to be fired backwards. We're going to get this one set up to Paganella. Quickly covered by Chaquan. And Chaquan gets back to the puck. Looking to move this one up quickly. Looking to deke around Buckholz. Gets him around. Held up by Demeza. Here comes Paganella. And Tish slips and falls. That could have been a big opportunity breakaway there if had Tish regained his balance. Here, of course, Bill Tish was in position and Paganella had the nice pass. It's just unfortunately for Tish, he slipped and fell at the wrong time, and that gives the Green Hornets another opportunity. Buckholz looking to get this one out to Demeza. Taken up by Steve Byrne, looking to fire this one in. Shot completely off target. Puck back over to Buckholz, looking for some options. Deflected by Chaquan, but it's still going to get over to Demeza, now over to Bill Tish. Two defenders back for the Green Hornets. And Chaquan will be right there, and he'll intercept the pass, looking to get this one out to D'Angelo. But just out of his reach, this one's going to go back over to Matt Sharina. Sharina looking for some options. Intercepted by Transton, looking to set up to Chaquan. Finds an open Rapar. He's going to fire the shot. And Strader's going to fall on this one for the save. So the Green Hornets now will change things up quickly. And you look at the Yellow Jacket bench at the moment, and they nearly have a full roster. I believe they're missing one player. But now over to Sharina, looking to get this one cleared out just out of Pullman's reach. And it's going to go all the way back in the Green Hornet end for the icing call with 6:01 to go. Yeah, the other thing too, Angelo, is I think with the Yellow Jackets, you know, they've done so well so far this season that I think this is just the end of season blues that they're experiencing at the moment. Neil Armstrong trying to chase through, and he gets through two Green Hornet defenders, looking to take the shot, and he misses off a Rosengard. Oh my goodness, how do you miss a breakaway shot like that? I don't know, but Neil Armstrong just missed his golden ticket to the promised land there. Well, of course, Neil Armstrong, you have to love the hustle. Not a lot of hockey players still have that hustle, especially at the over 50 age, you know, for a guy like Neil Armstrong. But of course, it really does hurt when you can't capitalize on an opportunity like that. That's now intercepted by Washburn, kicked away by Draper. Strader trying to keep it in line for the Yellow Jackets. Sharina looking for some options. Pass intended for Luskin, now intercepted by Rapar. Gets off the board, intended for Chaquan. This one now back over. But yeah, Angelo, like I was saying, I think the Yellow Jackets have been having so much success that sometimes teams tend to have a little bit of a lapse or a little bit of a drawback in the final games of the season, and then they'll turn around and do very well in the postseason. But I think that's what the Yellow Jackets are doing right now. They have a little bit of room to slack at the moment, you know, especially them being up 2 games. But for the Green Hornets, you can tell that they're playing with pride, and they're playing with pose here. They want to try to win this game, regardless of what happens. Washburn finds Rapar. Looking to set this one back over to Chaquan. Buckholz will deflect this one. Now comes back over to Washburn. Another Green Hornet opportunity. Bouncing around. This one now back over to Paganella. Off the boards, finds McCants. And he's got Sincata to work with. Defended well by Washburn. Now Demeza picks up on the puck. Now back over to McCants, firing the shot. Rosengard kicks it out. Chaquan trying to get this one out. Defended well by Sincata. Now over to McCants. Bouncing puck now back over to Rapar. Stopped by Buckholz. Sets up to Demeza. Looking to fire the shot. Another missed opportunity for the Yellow Jackets. Buckholz providing another opportunity for the Yellow Jackets. Defended by Rapar. Looking to try to get this one out. McCann's trying to get this one away from Transton. Now double covered. And Chaquan's going to pick this one away. Only Paganella back. Fires the shot. Just left the Strader looking for a rebound shot. Looking to fire it around the other way. Misses Transton's stick. And this was going to come around over to Tish. Into the Green Hornet zone. Looking to set up his shot. Fires it. Rosengard will deflect this one. Luckily, it doesn't go back in for his sake. Steve Byrne looking for some options. We have about 3 minutes left in this opening period. Falbo will try to get this one cleared out, but not enough as Sharina will regain possession on the puck. This one now back over to Garrett. Sets up to Armstrong. Armstrong trying to get a piece of the puck. He does, working off a Draper. Sharina working off a Draper. This one now back over to Steve Byrne. Batted down quickly by Pernice. Looking to set this one up to Armstrong. And he will try to clear this one out, but gets deflected by Steve Byrne, and this one's coming back the other way. And this puck's going to wobble all the way back in the Yellow Jacket end, and that's going to be for an icing call. Good opportunity now for the Yellow Jackets to change their line. But of course, with the full squad here, anything's possible, and they're only down 1-0. Shaquan and Kenny Pullman now will take the face-off. Demeza looking to get the pass back to Sharina. Sharina will regroup. Finds over to Demeza, now a couple of opportunities to work with. Working off of Steve Byrne. Takes the shot, deflected off of Rosengard. Looking to finish is Pullman. Puck is bounced around Transton, this one off the boards. Sharina gets a hold on this one, and he keeps the drive alive for the Yellow Jackets. And of course, they just took him off sides there. Shaquan now with the puck, working around a couple of Yellow Jacket players. Now finds Transton. Transton fires the shot, and this one will be saved by Strader. It's so far here for the Green Hornets. If you look at the way their team's been going, they have some potential here, but you have to also look at the other facts too. You know, you have some of these rookies here that, again, they were very high on the 4 stars earlier in the season when it came to the over 50 hockey draft. For instance, Bob Transton was rated to 4-star, but you know, from what we've seen so far in terms of the 4-star potential and what is expected of a 4-star, you know, despite keeping up with the team, Transton hasn't really been in that role thus far. And you know, again, partially, you need your 4 and 5 stars to step it up with you. That's why you have the ratings for a specific purpose in the league, to try to make something happen. And of course, for the Green Hornets right now, you have a lot of players that are just not in the right ratings, and maybe that's probably why they haven't been doing so well here today. For Greg Bell, he gets it off to Chuck Falbo. Falbo looking to set this one back over to Bell, but gets tapped away by Lussman. Armstrong looking for some options. Finds Paganella. No, Paganella just off of his stick. Nobody gets it to it. Now it's over to Draper. Hits Bell in the back. This one now back over to Draper. And this one's going to go all the way in the Yellow Jacket end. Buckholz will get to the puck. McCants looking to try to get this one over, but instead deflected by Chaquan. Now back over to Transton. Trying to hold his ground, gets it off to Chaquan. 8 seconds to go. This one off to Paganella, and he's going to flip this one off the glass. Now back over to Ricard. 2 seconds to go. Chaquan looking to make a deep move around, and that's going to do it for the first period. Tight 1-0 lead here for the Green Hornets. Who knows what will happen next? And of course, again, you know, the Yellow Jackets, this is not the usual thing for them. They're normally up, you know, a couple of goals here and there in the first and second period, so they know what they have to do to get their act together. And of course, for the Green Hornets, they just need to continue to build on their lead. It's as simple as that at this point. First intermission, 1-0 Green Hornets. When we return, this is Over 50 Hockey on the Pontello Broadcasting Network. Welcome back here, folks. Start of the second period. Neil Armstrong will take the face-off against Omer Chaquan.
Referee signaling both keepers are ready, and we have the drop of the puck. Garrick's pass deflected by Chaquan, intercepted. He was trying to pass it back. I think he thought Transton was going to be right behind him, and now Armstrong and company is going to take advantage. Deflected by Sincata, big opportunity. Looking to set it back up the other way, and it bounces off a Rosengard. A Rosengard error will finally put the Yellow Jackets back within a tied score. And of course, that will really hurt the Green Hornets at this point. Yeah, of course, not a smart goal to give up there. You know, another one where it just ricochets off the keeper and into the net. That one really hurts. But either way, Green Hornets' foolishness will turn into a Yellow Jackets equalizing goal here. And we now have ourselves a game again. Garrick's pass will go back over to Sharina. We're going to set this one up to Pernice. Back to Garrick, has options. He'll find Tish. Into the Green Hornet zone. Draper off the boards. Now stopped by Demeza, looking to take another shot. Deflected off of Pernice. This one to Draper. Bell's trying to get this one cleared out. This one over to Falbo. And Falbo's not going to go too far, as Sharina will get a hold of him. And now this one now goes back to Pernice. From Sharina back to Pernice again to Sharina. Demeza looking to finish. Looks to set up, no one there. This one now back over to Falbo again. And he will get this one cleared out. Strader's going to signal for the icing call. And that will give both teams an opportunity to regroup on their lines. Yeah, right now, as you can see for this Green Hornet team, the thing at this point for them and the Yellow Jackets are starting to understand it and capitalize, I think anyways, is you know, you have Omar Chaquan as the heart and soul at this point for the Green Hornets, and once you shut him down, everybody else is pretty much copacetic. You know just exactly what needs to get done. And for the Yellow Jackets right now, they're looking to capitalize on it. They're trying to use most of their players, and right now it's always all around balance. Demeza over to Pullman, and Rosengard will make the save. Pullman gets his pass off to Demeza. Looking back for more opportunities. Takes the shot. This one back over to Transton. Transton now off to Steve Byrne. Deflected off of Paganella. This one now back over to Buchholz. Transton back to Chaquan again. Gets around Buchholz. Looking to get around two Yellow Jacket players. Chaquan looking for his shot. Takes it. Strader deflected off the post. Transton looking to finish. And he misses. A golden opportunity for Bob Transton to put the puck in the net and finish. Wide open shot. And he shoots it wide. Yeah, of course, you know, how many more opportunities at that? Generic opportunities are you going to get with that? Just wide open. Chaquan had everybody laid through. And of course, for the Green Hornets, they just can't capitalize. I'm surprised they were even able to get an opportunity like that. I don't think there's going to be another one presented to them that beautifully ever again in this game. Demeza sets up the Pullman, takes the shot, misses to the left. Demeza looks to set up. He'll fire the shot himself. Rosengard kicks this one away. Steve Byrne lost his footing. Looking to get this one to Chaquan. Gets it around, now finds Bell. Bell gives it. Oh, Bell almost gave it right back to the Yellow Jackets, but luckily, stick was in the way. Lepar will get this one cleared out off the boards. Garrick now finds Sincata. Sincata looks for Armstrong, deflected away by Draper. This one now back over to Steve Byrne. Gives it right back to Armstrong. And the puck will fly by Washburn, double covered by Yellow Jackets. Finds Bell. Looking to get this one off to Draper. He does. Doug Draper with the shot. Goes through the 5-hole and it's in. Teach me how to Dougie once more with 8:32 to go in the second. Doug Draper just retook the lead for the Green Hornets. And of course, you know,
All 3 of the goals scored in this game so far, nothing too special. You have Arnie Strader, you know, giving up a rebound to Chiquan, an easy rebound at that. You have the goal for the Yellow Jackets bouncing, ricocheting off of Rosengard behind his leg and into the net, and then Draper, nothing too fancy, just took a simple shot and it just happened to go through Strader's 5-hole. And with that, Rosengard makes the save after an Armstrong shot from point. And so now for the second time in this game, Yellow Jackets are going to need to look for a way to equalize. And right now, Angelo, they have the line to do. I mean, you got Sincada in there, McCann, Sharina, and Garrick. And you're in the Green Hornet zone, so you have to start capitalizing now. Armstrong looking for some options. Looking to set this one up. Bouncing puck. Armstrong in the deep slot again. Looks to take the shot around just a little too far. And now it's a foot race to get to the puck. And of course, as what we saw, an obvious hooking call on Greg Bell, and there's our first penalty of the game. That was a really poor penalty there by Greg Bell. There was obviously there was other ways to handle it, but I just can't believe Greg Bell. I mean, how do you hook like that when you're trying to get to the puck? There was another way to get around Dave Garrick, but to hook Dave Garrick like that, obviously a better way, and that was just an unfortunate penalty. And of course, even though they're up 2-1, Green Hornets could not afford to be a man down right now. We'll see how the Yellow Jackets can respond here. With 2 minutes being a man up, we'll see if they can try to capitalize here. Bill Tisch looking to set this one up over to Sharina in the Green Hornet zone. Sets it back over to Demeza. Off the boards, looking back over towards Sharina. Looking to finish around the other way. Shot right into Demeza. Gets around D'Angelo. Looking for some options. He'll take the shot himself. Back over to Tisch. Sets up to Garrick, taking the shot just right of Rosengard. Another opportunity for the Yellow Jackets. Demeza looks to set up to Garrick. Takes the shot, and it's a glove hand save by Rosengard. Showing off the hot hands, as they would say, with 7-12. And the Yellow Jackets will now have to figure out what they need to do next. Of course, great defensive drive there by the Green Hornets. You know, they kept it well within range. Yellow Jackets had an opportunity now with another chance here. We'll see if they can put it in this time. Paganella fires the shot, another save by Rosengard. And this is the part where I think we saw seeing Rosengard get into his groove. And I think he's going to break it down now. Paganella with a misfiring shot.
Not this season, the next season. I'll be honest with you.
Buckholz will regroup. We'll move this one up to Armstrong. Gets it off to Rapar. Deflected off of Draper, looking to get this one back deep in the Yellow Jacket zone. Now it's to Buckholz. Fires off to Paganella. And Steve Paganella just cleared it out. Not exactly sure why he did that. Yeah, you had Neil Armstrong and another Yellow Jacket on the left side. I'm surprised he even just let that puck go. And there's an offsides call. Yeah, right now Yellow Jackets are starting to get a little bit confused as to what they need to do next. I mean, it seems like they're not in their mojo as usual for every week. And right now it's continuing to affect them. And you see again with Paganella, just an error decision to move it up when you had 2 players on the left side. Easy opportunity there, but just another opportunity for the Yellow Jackets, and you just throw it away like that. Burn over to Rapar, and he will get this one cleared out. 15 seconds remain in Bell's hooking call. Paganella has some room. He will work the puck up. He's got McCann Sincada into the Green Hornet zone. And there's an offsides call again.
About 6:01 to go in the second. 3 seconds now on Bell's penalty, so expect a Green Hornet player to jump on the ice. Sharina now from Chiquan. Chiquan trying to get around a couple of Yellow Jacket players, just could not. Now from Sincata, goes pass intended for McCants, goes back over to Steve Byrne. Chuck Falbo now picking it up is Omar Chiquan. Taking the shot, and did Strader make the save? Referee signals that Strader did make the save. But how about the likes of Omar Chiquan there? Yeah, you could tell that Dave Garrick was about to knock the lights out of Omar Chiquan, but yet Chiquan still got a shot off, and a good shot at that, and it made Strader really work to try to make the save. Cranston with the shot, he'll shoot it right back on Dave Garrett. And the puck will bounce around. Strader thought he made the save, looking to get this one around, but here comes Garrett. Gets a nice pass out to Neil Armstrong, and here come the Yellow Jackets. This was gonna go all the way back. Rosengard will knock this one away. Here comes Sincata, taking the shot now back over to Cranston. Chiquan trying to get to the puck first, but Sharina will knock it back. Puck back over in Chiquan's possession. Stripped away by Sharina. Cranston now finds Washburn. Deflected off of Sharina. Chiquan has an opportunity in the deep slot. Skates around. Finds Cranston. And this was going to come back over to Bernice. Deflected off of Tish and Rapar. And referee's going to call him offsides there. Draper and Demez on the face-off. Puck back over to Rapar. Washburn trying to get to the puck first before Paganella. Paganella gets to it. In his own end, working off of Falbo. Buckholz now trying to get to it before Bell. And Buckholz will still get the pass off to Tish. Taken away, here comes Draper. Tipped away by Paganella. This one back over to Draper. Open puck. Look out. 2-on-0. It's Tish and Demeza. Lightning Lou with an opportunity here. Takes the shot. Deflected away by Rosengard. This one back over to Paganella. Looking for his shot. Paganella looking for his shot at glory. Lost control of the puck. Now back over. It's to Draper. And he will get this one cleared out. Starting to see a little bit of individualism on this Yellow Jacket team. You see Paganella wasn't even looking to pass it to anybody. He was looking to take home the glory. And he was looking to take his own shot there. Cranston looking to get this one out. Deflected off of Pullman. Deflected by D'Angelo, looking to get this one out to Chiquan. Makes a move around Sharina, working to get this one around Pullman. And could not. D'Angelo will try to take a shot himself. Cranston working against Sharina with the puck. Now over to Chiquan, sets up to Rapar. Taking the shot. It's post. Chiquan looking to set up to Steve Byrne. Bouncing around, and it bounces on Schrader's breadbasket, and he'll eventually fall on it for the save. Now that drive happened to be the best one I've seen from the Green Hornets all season. You know, they continue to work hard. They gave the Yellow Jackets a run for their money. Great effort there. Chiquan and Armstrong on the face-off. Deep.
in the Yellow Jacket zone. Lepar looking to move this one up. Back over to Neil Armstrong. Puck bouncing around, this one back to Pullman. Puck to Lussman, looking for some players to pass it to. Finding Garrett. Steve Byrne now gets the bat down over to Chiquan. 2 defenders back for the Yellow Jackets. Looking to get around Sharina. Looking to set this one up to Steve D'Angelo, taking the shot. And it's a save by Strader. Pass intercepted by Armstrong, heading into the Green Hornet zone. Double covered by Green Hornets. And Falbo will get it around Paganella, looking to skate past Garrett.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I'm good.
This one coming back around. Now to Bell. Finds Falbo, now gives it right to Armstrong, and here comes Sincata. Washburn will get this one cleared out. Green Hornets will make a few substitutions. Puck out to Sincata. This one back over to Steve Byrne as we're now in the final minute of the second period. And here comes McCants looking to try to tie, and it gets deflected away by Rosengard. Armstrong trying to flip it back into play. This one's going to get past Paganella, not past Buchholz. Now Sincata looking to try to move this one up. Here comes Bell. And nobody got to the puck there. Surprise. Buchholz will fire the shot. Tisch looking to rebound. And now referee will halt play because of the net. .6 seconds remain in the second period. Green Hornets will now make a lineup change. And now it's how to hold off the Yellow Jackets for the next 15 seconds. And of course, it'll be Chiquan and Demez on the face-off. This one deflected around by Buchholz. Gets it off the Tisch. Looks for Demeza. Looking around for Paganella. Deflected by Chiquan. And we are now in second intermission. Of course, got to give your hats off to the Green Hornets right now. They're playing one heck of a game against this strong Yellow Jacket team. And now it's just 12 minutes of hockey left to be played. Let's see if the Green Hornets can defend well. And of course, Yellow Jackets only down by 1 goal, so this game is still well into a great game. 12 minutes left to go. Who knows what can happen here? But again, good point, Andy. Green Hornets need to make sure they play strong defense at the moment, because that will be the key for them against a full squad Yellow Jacket team that knows how to stack well. And of course, if it came down to 6 men, you know the Yellow Jackets would be primed. Second intermission, 2-1 Green Hornets. When we return, this is Over 50 Hockey on the Pontello Broadcasting Network. Third and final period, Chiquan and Demez on the face-off. This one coming back around to Tisch.
Plug back over to Pullman. Puts it back around to Steve Byrne looking for Transton. And Tish almost had an opportunity to take the puck away. Was not fully aware of where the puck was. DeMeza trying to finish, and there's a goal. Just like that, it's 2-2. Green Hornets needed to play defense, and they could not in 41 seconds, and just like that, like we said, you know, Yellow Jackets have everything they need to tie up, and sure enough, we have a tie game. Again, Andy, no one ever said it was going to be easy. But you do know what you need to do. Coleman looks to get this one set up. Deflected away by Steve Byrne. Here comes Sharina. Back over to Armstrong. Now over to Bell. Deflected away by McCants. Looking to set up to Armstrong. Takes a shot, and it's in. And just like that, the Green Hornets completely collapsed within the first 2 minutes of the third period, and the Yellow Jackets take the lead for the first time. Not exactly sure how that happened, Angelo, but you know, simply put, Green Hornets are not playing their hockey now. They've really gone off board. And where is Omar Chacon when you need him? So with that, now the tables turn. Yellow Jackets just need to play some defense, and they are the regular season champs. And here comes an open Doug Draper. If he can skate quickly, we got a breakaway opportunity. And Strader's going to fall on this one for the save. Doug Draper, big opportunity there. And of course, McCants doing everything he could to hold up Draper. And they succeeded.
Subbing or anything here?
Puck back over to Washburn. Puck missed by Transton. Now goes over to Sincata. Intercepted by Chacon. Looking to deke around, looking to set up. Transton looking to finish now. Missed shot by D'Angelo, and this one's going to go back the other way. It's going to go all the way back, and DeMeza looking to try to finish. Gets it up to Lussman. Lussman now back over to Lussman, or to DeMeza. To Buckles. Misfires the shot. We'll have to regroup. And here comes an open Chacon. Only Paganella back. Looking to flip this one out to D'Angelo. Not enough. And now Rapar will regroup, looks to back over to Chacon, firing the shot, hits the crossbar, and we'll get nowhere. And here comes DeMeza the other way. Puck now to Chacon. Chacon fires the shot, deflected by Strader. Armstrong will pick up some slack. Over to Rapar, missed shot. Bell with the shot. Strader trying to fall on this one, and it's saved. At this point for the Green Hornets, that's just your best bet right now, is to keep working on Strader, because if you don't, then the Yellow Jackets have this game wrapped up. Draper and Armstrong on the faceoff as Chacon goes back to the bench. Shot taken, another save by Strader.
Now it's over to Sharina. Look out. Sharina fires the shot. Misses to the right. Puck down to Greg Bell. Sets up to Armstrong. Fires the shot. Puck now off. Armstrong looking for his shot. Gonna set it up again. Steve Byrne trying to get to the puck first. It's off the Bell. And this one's gonna go slide all the way back. I don't think it's gonna reach the red line. No, it will. And it'll be waved off. Garrick has some room and opportunity, but the Green Hornets will change their line. This one's heading back the other way. About 7.5 minutes remaining. Puck off the boards. Washburn trying to get this one away, and no, not out of McCance's reach, and he's gonna put this one back in the Green Hornet end. Transton looking to set this one up to Chaquan. Deflected off a Buckholtz stick. And the referee gets nailed in the process. Demezza looking to set up to Paganella. Stripped loose by Chaquan. Now looking for an open Chaquan off of his skate. A big opportunity there, but just couldn't reach him in time. Here comes Paganella looking to take home the glory. Paganella slips. And Steve D'Angelo just threw the puck away. You gotta be kidding me. I don't understand this, Andy. I mean, if you're the Green Hornets, you need to be looking to try to find ways to tie the game, not throw away your opportunities. And again, I can't agree with you more here. I mean, if you're Steve D'Angelo, why would you just throw the puck away like that? It doesn't make any sense. Sharina working around a couple of Green Hornet players. This one now back over to Greg Bell. Sincata looking for some options. We're trying to get around Demezza. Sharina off the boards looking for a man, but instead Washington will stop it. Gonna go all the way back to Sharina. Pass by Sincata over center ice. They're looking to take this one as Lussman. Still with the puck. Lussman takes the shot. Armstrong looking to finish through, and that's the game. That's the game with 5.5 minutes to go, and the Yellow Jackets are going to reel on in the regular season with that one. And that will just about do it. Great fight here for the Green Hornets, but unfortunately they could not get the job done here today. And right there we have our playoff set in about another 2 weeks. So it will be the Yellow Jackets taking on the Red Army in 2 weeks from now, and the Green Hornets will take on the Grey Wolves. But again, you had a couple of opportunities, especially the one that's still troubling me is you have an opportunity to give it to Chaquan, and then you just choke and fall apart. That, I still can't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to just throw away opportunities like they did, and of course, that ultimately led to the Green Hornets' downfall here today. Chaquan. No one there. Back to Chaquan again. Trying to make a move around two Yellow Jacket players. Here comes Chaquan looking to set him now back over to Rapar. Fires the shot. Taking the shot is Bell, and no, referee's going to wave it off. I'm sort of at a loss of words here, Andy. I mean, we kind of figured the Green Hornets might have had a chance. But then again, Angelo, Yellow Jackets had a full squad, and just despite being down 1 goal, you knew eventually that they were going to be coming back at this one. So no harm intended, but that's how it goes here. Bouncing back now over to DeBeza. Back over to Pernice. Back to Chiquan. But now over to Draper. This one back in the Yellow Jacket end. .319 to go, Andy, and I think at this point it's just letting the clock run down. Yeah, I mean, Green Hornets literally were the last line of defense from keeping the Yellow Jackets getting first place, and right now they've just not been able to get the job done today, and give it to them. The Yellow Jackets will get the #1 seed. And officially the Green Hornets have collapsed. That was so pathetic, Andy. How more pathetic can you be when you have a puck and then you just shoot it into your own net? That, you gotta be better than that. To Sharina. Finds McCants. With the shot. Back to Rapar.
over. That'll do it. Again, Yellow Jackets crowned regular season champions with this win. Green Hornets could still fall as low as 3rd place. This has been another production of the Pontello Broadcasting Network. And don't forget about our season finale next week. Same times. Yellow Jackets taking on the Gray Wolves. Green Hornets against the Red Army. But yeah, that's how she wrote it. Brandy Townsend, I'm Angelo Pontello saying so long. Good night. And I hope everybody has a blessed evening. Take care, everyone.